Hey guys, how you doing? This is Henry. Hey, just want to welcome you to the Empower Network team, and just really excited. I know you guys are excited too, and I know some of you are maybe so excited that you're getting frustrated because you can't market yet and all that. Um, first thing is first. I want to congratulate you for making an incredible decision to do the right thing and really get this thing going for you. Number two is this. Remember one thing. This is such an incredible opportunity. This is the timing is awesome. Right in the forefront of everything that's going on. Timing is right, and the opportunity is right. The profitability is right. But this is a brand new company, and a brand new company will have a brand new system, and a brand new system will have glitches. Okay, and not nobody will know exactly how to do everything. Okay, and nobody's probably gonna know what different things are. So what I do is that you want to make sure, number one, you have the right attitude. Just be thankful that you have an opportunity to jump in the forefront. And part of being part of the forefront of the company is that you're going to go through glitches and issues. But it's what's going to reward you 10 times more income than being in later, right? Okay, so that's one. Number two is that you want to make sure that the first thing that you do when you sign up is you got to get your merchant account done. Okay, immediately, right away, as quickly as possible. Okay, excuse me. Without the merchant account, you cannot make money. Now, when you sign up, you'll get a link. Okay, one word of warning: you can do one of two things with that link. Either do not send it out, which I highly suggest. Don't send it out. Just start planting the seed and just start putting together the list of names and start. As a matter of fact, take the day after you put in your application, you're waiting for an answer. Take that time that you would have spent marketing, studying the videos and all that, get ideas, and then start putting together your marketing strategy. As a matter of fact, one of the guys that made this guy is a part-timer, and I think he said he's made what was it? He's made like about $3,000 or $4,000 with this thing in like 3 days. And he said what he did when he found out about it, he checked this out. He had a list of 100 people. That's it, and 50 of them are by phone. Okay, he doesn't have email addresses or anything on all of them. So what he did is that he went ahead and started chatting with people online on Facebook for people that are in network marketing, and he didn't go, hey man, I'm going to give you 100%. No, he goes, hey, how you building your business? How are you getting your leads? What are you doing for leads? How do and he built a relationship. Hey, let's talk about that. And then when this thing rolled out, he goes, hey, you know what? I found a great solution here. Look at the blog training and also the 100% compensation plan that comes with it for referring people. These guys are incredible. Boom, you let the system work for itself, okay? And just get it out there. The important thing is you get it exposed, but make sure your merchant account is done. Now, if you do decide to pass out your link before your merchant account is done, make sure that you send it to people that you know, and you make sure and double make sure and triple make sure that they don't sign up, because they can get so excited that they can't wait for them to stop talking, so they just click and sign up. As a matter of fact, that's the other thing. I'm trying to find out if there's a way that we can just get to the sign up page without going through the whole video, because that's the challenge right now. I haven't found a way to do that. Okay, so I'll try and find out. As soon as I find out, I'll get you guys some answers. Okay, by the way, if you don't have your merchant account done and you send out your link to somebody, when they open it up and they get excited, they decide to buy, that money is going to go up to your upline. You're going to lose that money. Okay. Now that happened with my downline, and it happens to be that person ended up being a pass up to David Wood, and then he sent out his link. Somebody wanted the link, got excited, clicked on purchase, signed up, and I looked at it, and that money went to David. Okay, so I emailed David. I'm trying to figure out, okay, is he going to get that back? How do we change it to make sure that the next billing actually goes to the original sponsor? So just make sure, let's do it right, and let's warn people, okay? And you know what? If you want to share it ahead of time, somebody's interested, they're really, really interested, the first thing I'll tell them, well, if you're serious that you're going to sign up, let's get you signed up on the merchant account so we can get it out of the way, okay? Very, very important, you guys, to make sure that the merchant account is set up, and they're trying to find a couple of other merchant accounts. They have AlertPay, which is easy to get signed up, but it's really hard to get your money out of AlertPay, okay? They can't just transfer it to your account. They can send it in. They can send you a check, and a check can take 2 weeks. I don't really suggest alert pay, but it is one way to get your system set up fast. Okay. Now, the second thing is that I want to make sure that you guys understand the difference between network marketing and affiliate marketing. This is an affiliate marketing, and you get paid. The reason we can get paid 100% is because you only pay one level. That's why this won't conflict with network marketing companies, because this is a one level payout. We only get paid on one person that becomes personally sponsored. But because of the pass up system, okay, we have to give up people. As we bring those people in, if we have to pass them up, you're not just passing up the commission, you're passing up the whole person to your upline. Okay, and it's like you're completely giving that up. Now, here's the problem with that some network marketers have a problem with. Well, gosh, I don't really want to pass up anybody, because he's mine. I don't want to pass him up. Well, guess what? If you don't want to pass him up, then nobody else is going to pass up to you. Well, I know I'll just pass up the guy that's not, the guy that I know that's not going to do too well. I'm going to pass him up to my upline. Again, whatever you do, the people will do it to you. So you might as well be happy about passing up. Why? Because passing up is what's going to make our incomes that much bigger. Do you know that with a pass up system, one person that sponsors only one person that happens to find a guy that markets can still add another second and third and fourth leg automatically because of pass up system? Okay, so be thankful for a pass up, because it allows us to do two things. One, get large commissions immediately, and number two, get more people become personally sponsored, so we only have to bring in our personally sponsored a few times. You get it done once and it can grow dramatically, and I'll show some examples. Okay, so, and then the other thing about that is, so it really doesn't matter who's under who. Okay, some people are worried, well, I want to make sure that I get to that guy first because I know he's a driver. It doesn't matter. Excuse me. If he ends up with 100 people down in width and 1,000 people underneath, you only make money on the people that he passes up, which is number 2, number 4, number 6, and every fifth one from there. Okay, so it doesn't matter how much he brings in outside of that. That's all you will get from him. Now, where you might benefit is that he's going to have more every fifth one, which is great. Okay, but it's all about you on how well you work with the people that you pass up. The better you work with your people that's passed up to you and you continually helping them, the faster you're going to get more people paying you directly. Okay, just remember that. That's why I love the pass up system, because it's immediate income and the accumulation is still there. And then you add the residual fact to that, then boom, your income just gets bigger every month automatically. And with 100%, all it takes is one person to sign up under one guy, and he'll never leave his system. He'll never give up that monthly payment. So you'll always make money. Okay? It's incredible. Not like, for one thing that got people excited about Global Gas Card is the one-time payment. The challenge I have about one-time payment? That means they only have one chance to pay a commission on that. Why would you want that? That means you constantly have to look for new people. You might as well be a product salesperson. Okay, you want automatic pay, but the challenge also is that on like with like a Global Gas Card or network marketing, usually you have to like for an example, I'll just use Global Gas Card as an example. They finally put something that has an auto ship, and it's a $45 deal, but you have to have 6 people buy $45 worth of stuff each on one side, and or 3 people on one side, 3 people on the other side, and so you finally make 25 whopping dollars. Why is that? Well, just imagine if you have 26 people, you have 6 people actually paying $25 a piece. Guess what? You're making $25 from 6 people. Okay, so I'd rather have that than okay. So, but then it's all generational. Well, you know what? Same thing. Okay, so what's going to count for you on how much money, how well you're going to do, is how much people in with that you personally bring in. That's going to make a difference, and then how you help the people that's passed up to you. That's the other part. So you got to make sure you pay attention to that. What I would suggest is focus on getting as many people as you can in a batch, and then work with those guys and help them get their width, because they're going to bring your pass up to you. The sooner you help them get their second, their fourth, and their 6 people, and then maybe every fifth. And the reason they designed every fifth, so that you stay interested in helping your downline get 4 or 5 more people, so you get 1 more from him. 4 or 5 more people, so you get one more passive from him. Okay, that's what it is. So build your foundation. Get your width as quickly as possible and start working with those people to help them make money. And you're helping them make money, they're gonna find you your number 2, the number 4, the number 6 that they're gonna pass up, and maybe even every 5th one from there. And your width's gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm gonna break it down here for you. Okay. Now, let me explain also something that's not understood here. I'm gonna make sure that it's clear. Hopefully, you guys can read this. Actually, I'm not even going to talk about network marketing success system. In empowered network, you have the $25 product, the $100 a month product, and then the $500 one-time product, right? Well, you have to remember that you have to really see that this is actually three. You're actually signing up. Think about it this way: you're signing up for 3 different businesses. Okay, that means here. These are actually 3 businesses. So let's say you bought the whole shebang. You paid $625. Okay, and you brought in John, and John decided to do the same thing. Now let's just say John decided he'll do the 25, and John decided he'll do the 100. Okay, so he ends up on those 2 legs. Okay, now let's just say Kathy comes in. And she does the whole thing. She does the 25, she does the 100, and she does the 500. Okay? This is Kathy. Let me ask you this. What happens to the 25? Gets passed up, right? Because we pass up number 2. What happens to the 100? Okay? Well, guess what? Wait a minute. Well, first of all, what happens to the 100? John did the 100 here too. So what happens to this 100? This one gets passed up. What happens to the 500? Well, you get to keep that 500 because that's the first one that out of the 2 that actually bought the 500. So that's your first leg on the 500. Make sense? Okay. What about if your number 3, okay, they decided to do the whole thing. Or actually, no, they decide to just get on the 25. Okay? Well, that's your number 3 leg. Okay? What if your leg number 4 decides to do the whole 625? Well, guess what? You get the 25, or no, you pass up the 25, gets passed up. Okay? Number 3 here, you get to keep the 100 from, let's say, Alice. Okay? And they did the 500. This 500 right here goes up. Okay? Why? Because it's your second leg in the 500. Does that make sense? This is totally fair. So you're really thinking about it. It's like when you sponsor somebody in here and you find a subscriber here, if you only found him for the 25, they only count on the 25 business. It's not like, this is here and this guy does the 25 and gets passed up to your upline, and this is, let's say, the whole 625, and they only get the 25, and the number 3 does the 625, you get to keep the whole thing. No, it doesn't work that way. Okay? Each dollar figure, each program is a separate business, and so you might end up with ultimately here like 20 people at $25, but you might only have 10 people at 100. Okay, and you might only have 5 people at the 500. Okay, so remember, it's individual businesses, and mine's going to be there too. Make sense, you guys? All right. So you guys, let's see here. This is now. Let me talk about. I don't know if this is going to cut me out. I hope it doesn't, because I'm supposed to be able to do longer video. I was able to do longer video, but I had to cut it out because I messed up. Okay, let me talk about some marketing strategies real quick that will help you. Now, if you're not an internet marketer, obviously you probably don't have like a database with an autoresponder and things like that. Okay, so this is something that you might have to go old school still, which is fine. That's what our systems develop, is that while you're building your business off old school, okay, you'll have some tools and things that you can utilize to kind of start creating more traffic, more business, okay, more leads, and whether it's be able to purchase leads, or a lead generation tool, or a scraper, an extractor, a voice broadcaster, all that stuff, that's going to be available in the back office. Okay, so now what I want to make sure is that you understand that. And so once we have that, okay, once we have that, what we're going to do is um, where am I getting at? I'm sorry, my mind's tracking. I'm trying to check the minutes. Okay, let me get back to it. Marketing. Okay, so let's start with the old school. Okay, start teaching your people. Oh, who do you know that's a network marketer? Who do you know has been wanting to learn how to make money online? Who do you know that could use that are aggressive and they've been looking for a business? Okay, just think about it. Okay, that's the same thing. I imagine that you probably have a network marketing business and you have a team. So start focus on your team. And the way you approach is say, hey, we've got 100% commission. The one thing is, hey, let me show you a system here that will teach us how to generate leads like crazy, going through the internet and blogging. This was created by a guy that used to live in a van 2 years ago, and today he's created millions of dollars. Okay, and then secondly, okay, we want to make sure that you want to generate some immediate income, so they're paying out 100%. Okay, we have to pay a subscription to it, but whatever our subscription is, all we have to do is find one person to do the same thing, to subscribe, and it's free and clear. It's not costing us anything, and we're going to have access to incredible tools and training and a blog site. Okay, and so it's powerful. Okay, the key here is that we want to be able to add income for you so that you can have more money to even be able to spend or invest into marketing. Okay? So just imagine this. I asked this, and I was just talking to a leader today. I said, you got to roll out the tool because it's what's going to help your people generate immediate income faster. Okay? And they're going to be interested. You're going to make money with it. They're going to increase. But if you can help your people add an extra $800 into their budget this month with selling, or 625 is selling, two packages. They pay for themselves and they get, two of them, or let's say three people, and they get the second one. Okay. Well, what can $300 do in terms of marketing dollars that they can spend for their business? How many people now can end up looking at their business? Okay. So you got to do it that way. And, so that's the marketing. Second thing, the other guy, one of the guys did when he knew about it and he didn't have a list, he only had a list of 100 people. Okay. And he's already made, I think, in the upwards of $4,000 or $5,000, I think, or something like that, in like 2 or 3 days. Okay, picked up the phone, and he said he only had 2 hours a day because crap is happening in his life, and he's made over 3 or 4 thousand in 2 or 3 days. Okay, so you can do this. He called him up and say, hey, take a look at this link, and boom. What I would encourage you to do is buy a URL to make it easier for people to go to your link, and actually even design a URL that will, mine is my Empower Network Review. I'm actually planning on creating a blog site that, a blog review that will take them to that, and I put together some information. Okay, and you'll see that I'll be sending that out in a little bit, in a day or so. Okay, so start marketing. So this guy, he went to Facebook and he started just kind of going through the different network marketing sites. He thought about network marketing companies, and he went to those groups and started prospecting them. And he didn't go, hey, how'd you like to have 100%? No, he goes, hey, how are you marketing your business? Hey, do you know how to do blogging and all that? He goes, let me show you something that can help you build your FHTM business. Yeah, for an example. Which, by the way, don't go to the FHTM site. That's mine. No. See, FHTM, which is a great company to target. Why? Because they don't have any internet training. Okay, they have no internet training. They're totally old school, but they can make a lot of money in there. So if they can generate this and use this to prospect people, why not, right? So it's a good target market right there. Anyway, so just start building up that list. Okay, and then one of the other things I'm gonna give you guys on the site here, and maybe I'll start sending you guys the link that I have. But you can actually get buy leads, hot leads, aged leads, real-time leads. You want to have a telemarketing service do that, you can do that. I'll have that available for you guys. But the bottom line is that we need to start accessing, start really moving this to people as quickly as possible. Get your foundation right. Get it with, okay? And once you're done with your wood, I believe that I think everybody should get at least 10 people, okay? 10 people personally, and then make sure that when you get those people, you start working with those people to get their people, because they'll start adding up to you. Okay, but that's what I would suggest, and I would suggest really working hard to get people upselling to understand the profitability of it for them. Okay, if you're not upsold all the way up, I really encourage that you do. Okay, if you really just can't, that's okay. go out there and bust your butt and really work hard. And I'll tell you this, that I would work hard to find somebody that, and I would upsell them on the 500. If they ask you why you haven't, just say, hey, I haven't gotten my money in yet. I'm waiting for this paycheck. I don't have the money yet, but as soon, and if they say, yeah, because I'm gonna upgrade all the way through, man, I would go borrow money. As a matter of fact, that's what I would do, no matter what anyway, because believe me, you will get somebody sponsored into this thing. I haven't really done a lot of marketing. Yeah, I've tried some lead generation stuff, and I've done my scraper and extractor and all that. And I'm getting some results on that right now, but I think it can be better. And I was kind of using my own deal. I'm gonna use David Wood even sent a sample email. I'm gonna use that and see, and then see how it goes from there. But bottom line, you guys, start building up your list name, market this name. Believe me, if you hit marketers, network marketers, and online marketers, they will get this, and most of them will get it and get in. And then one thing I highlight is, you guys, remember this. I know this is powerful enough, but think about it. Companies that launch. Don't you wish you were in the forefront of every company that launch and be able to capture the immediate growth, especially on a one that's got an incredible potential? Well, David Wood is like number one right now in MLM network, internet network marketing. Nobody has sponsored as many people as he has in internet network marketing in the last 2 years. This guy sponsored like 600 people himself personally, because of the internet deal. Okay, so he's created a name. He's like homeless 2 years ago, and his partner a year and a half ago was like a carpenter. Okay, a construction laborer. So highlight those things. So you can either write this, but I will be honest with you. You wait 1 month and you won't have the same access to as many people. There's already been, I think what they said, over 2,000 people or more have already signed up. Okay, David Wood people have already made over 300, and I think it's over 340 or 350,000 out of today, 5th day. Guys, and believe me, I'm like, while I'm doing this video, I saw a couple of emails pop up, just probably because of some Facebook thing that I did or some emails I sent. As a matter of fact, while I was emailing earlier, this spammer spams me, right, with some opportunity, and he put all the email addresses that he sent on the CC. So it was totally visible to me. So guess what I did? I copied and pasted all those emails, and I sent an email to them. Sorry, maybe I'm spamming, but hey, that's not my fault. They did that. But hey, you know what? Bottom line is exposure. Okay? Exposure. But get your system going. Understand, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Go through the website and get to learn it and all that. But you guys, let's get this thing going. I can't wait to roll up my system too. This thing is kind of slowed me down actually, because I want to get it out there and get exposure and get some income coming in and all that. But we'll get it going. Okay, you guys, fired up, you guys. Let's make this happen. This is the one that's worth really putting a lot of effort in the next so many weeks. This thing is, it's worth cranking, because what you do this next month, I mean, you get up to 20, 30,000, 40. I mean, there's a couple of guys right now, they're aiming to hit like 40, 50,000 the first month in this thing. One guy, and actually this guy's a part-timer. Okay, he's an engineer. He's a part-timer, but he's been on the internet for 2 years studying it. He's been spending at least 2 to 3, 4 hours a day studying it, trying different things and stuff like that. He has made $23,000 as of last night, and 8,000 of it is residual. 4 days. Okay? Another young couple has made over $17,000 or $14,000. Yeah, $17,000 in 3.5, 4 days with this thing. Okay, and I think they said that their residuals like up to like 7,000 or 6,000. Okay, this is huge, you guys. This is incredibly huge, and it can add that kind of money. I mean, make it a theme to where by Christmas that we're going to generate X amount of dollars by Christmas with this business. How much do you need for Christmas to have a way better Christmas than last year? Would an extra 2,000 help? 3,000? 4,000? 5,000? Is it possible? I should cut out, but I just can't stop talking. Sorry. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Let me give you guys some vision. Okay. Now, I would suggest that you upgrade. Why? Because that's a $500 chunk. Okay. I strongly believe that for every 10 people that signs up on the $25 deal, for every 10, okay, I believe that you will get at least, for every 10, you will get at least 6 to 8 people that goes to the $100, and about 2 to 4 people that goes for the 500. Okay? That 500 is a big deal because just imagine, what if you had 4 people? That's already $2,000. Okay? And what if you had 8 people? That's a 100. That's 800. What if you have 10 people at the 25? 10 people at the 25, 250. Okay? You make 2,800, 2,800 and, oh wait, sorry. Oh yeah, you make 3,050. Okay? 3,050. 10 people at 25, 68, 8 people at 100, and 4 people at 500. Okay? Can you bring in 3,000 between now and Christmas? Guys, 10 people, come on. We did that in a couple of days on the $25 deals. And I have a handful already. I have, I think, I think I have 4 $100. Okay? And I had 2, 2, 3, 4, no. No. That was just in the last couple of days. I actually have had, I got to look at my back office. I think I'm up to like 11 or 12 100, and I've had about 4 or 5 of this right here. Okay, I can't remember. All I know is I'm having fun. Okay, but anyway, you guys take advantage of this because this is huge. That's $3,000. You know what else is cool? Again, now you can work with these guys and help build them up. Okay, build them up and help them. Have them, you know, heck, even if they're a $25, guess what? Get them excited about bringing people. What if they find somebody that ends up saying, "Hey, I'll do the 625," but they didn't do it? Guess what you do? You get the 100 and you get the 500. Okay, so don't worry about, help your downline, help them, help them, help them. Okay, so just make sure because I'll tell you, this is where I guess the network marketing deal happens is that if you work with your downline, it will reward you with pass ups and stuff like that. Even if this is a $25 guy, you work with him to help him find somebody that'll sign up 625. Hopefully he prompts himself to buy the rest of the package, but if not, guess what? You get the $600. Okay, makes sense? All right, you guys, thanks for listening. Hopefully that helps, and we'll add more. And my phone keeps beeping and all that stuff. Talk to you soon. Bye.